My name is Hannah Yazzolino. This is my 21st Century Literacy Signature Project. I teach fourth grade at a public school district in Lawndale in the South Bay of Southern California. The way we view reading and what it means to be literate has changed since the last century. How has this affected us? Before, people used to read hard copies of written words, printed and published, such as books, magazines, newspapers. Now we read screens, we read blogs, we read emails, we read presentations, websites, ebooks, comments, posts, online article, tweets, anything that can be put on a screen in front of us. To be literate means to be able to speak, read, write, and listen proficiently, clearly, and accurately. You need to understand and comprehend what you are reading and writing and saying. So, what does it mean to be 21st century literate? 21st century literate means possessing a variety of skills, abilities, and tools to interact with multiple literacies, both digitally and in hard copy. Being 21st century literate involves being a problem solver, a critical thinker, a communicator, and a collaborator, collaborating through multiple ways and multiple platforms. It requires a literate person to extract literal, inferential, and evaluative meaning from an array of sources, communicating meaning and information. Students have to develop ideas, evaluate information, analyze data, and create new thoughts and ways to help support their learning. The illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. 21st century literacy means students need to take risks, not be afraid to fail, learn from their mistakes, celebrate mistakes, and share them with others. So, what does this mean for teachers? How do we incorporate 21st century learning and literacy into our instruction? First of all, it means that teachers need to be connected educators, connecting globally through a variety of means, whether it be Twitter, online resources, email, communication. Teachers need to be part of a professional learning network, calling on other educators and support staff to help them navigate what is best for students. Teachers also need to share ideas, learn from each other, collaborate, revise, and try new things to be successful and to help create 21st century literate students. The 4 C's of 21st century learning are also components that teachers need to incorporate into their instructional methods for students. Critical thinking, collaboration, creativity, and communication are all vital components to students being successful in the future jobs that they will hold. Some jobs that don't even exist yet that students will be interacting with later in their life. So there are many ways that teachers can deliver 21st century instruction. It used to be that teachers would stand up in front of the class talking at students while students were passive listeners. Now teachers need to scaffold and guide and support students while they guide their own learning. They being active learners, engaging, collaborating, learning together, not being talked at or taught at. I have incorporated 21st century learning into my instruction in many ways. The most obvious would be through the use of Chromebooks, which my students use on a daily basis in a variety of ways. Also showing engaging videos, connecting with other students around the world on Twitter, blog posts. Teachers also need to understand that students are not consumers and think of students as producers. Educators need to think globally, not individually. And 21st century literate means creating innovative students, which requires innovative teachers who are not afraid to take risks. The most important thing is that teachers continue learning so they can continue providing the best possible instruction and support for their students to keep learning as well.